Rose for psychicfuture.com, and this is your horoscope from the 25th of Feb to the 3rd of March. So this week we have got Venus is changing signs into Aquarius. Now Venus has been in Capricorn for a little while, and this was probably quite a good one for you because both Scorpio and Capricorn are very focused on commitment, they're very capable, they're very trustworthy and very loyal. So this was the kind of energy that's been around for like the last few weeks, and now it is changing. You might feel like perhaps a little bit out of sorts, perhaps a little bit unsettled, maybe a little bit not unsafe, but like perhaps you don't feel quite as held by like this trustworthy kind of energy. But in that there is like a deep lesson to be learned, that you are supposed to be kind of like depending on yourself, that if your relationships do shift in terms of energy a little bit, it's not to say that that person's not trustworthy if they pull away, it's just that perhaps they need their own space, perhaps you need to communicate a little bit better, perhaps you need to not place so much emotion in the connection. That's not just to say to do with your partnership, that can be at work. You know, perhaps somebody has gone and done something by themselves, or perhaps they've put an idea to the group, or perhaps they've said something that you kind of maybe took personally, or like something that made you feel a little bit uncertain about yourself. With this, it's like Venus in Aquarius is trying to get you to see things in a slightly more objective light, so not taking things personally. So if you do find yourself this week taking anything personally, or feeling like, oh, you know, I can't trust that person anymore, or you know, that person doesn't like me, even like if you're going to go to like an extreme version of it, or just, you know, wanting to say like, oh well, I just want to shut myself away because I don't know how to deal with people right now. This is like essentially trying to get you to like shift that mode of thinking in this kind of like emotional way into this kind of like airy Aquarian sort of energy, which is all about discussing it. You know, if you've got a problem with someone, just talk to them, but talk to them in a way that's not emotional. Talk to them in a way that is like, you know, just factual or detached or objective. Like, try not to load it with too much emotion, because that's when people get defensive. You know, if you are feeling like perhaps people aren't you know, acknowledging you or aren't being loyal to you, like how can you react in a way that will encourage them to talk to you and to be loyal to you, and these kind of things. Like, it's all about shifting your energy and being able to communicate what you need to people in a non-emotional way, which can feel a little bit weird for a water sign, but it is very beneficial for you, because essentially what it's doing is it's just lightening all of those beautiful emotions that you have, this beautiful watery energy. It's just kind of like lightening it up a little bit so that you're able to like meet people in a more compromising way, because not everybody is quite as emotional or quite as deep or quite as conscientious as you. So you need to be able to like meet them a little bit halfway, and the best way to do that is through communication. So I hope that you have a nice week anyway, Scorpios, and if you need a little bit of extra help, you can call our Psychic Future advisors, and I will see you next time. Much love.